Hello students, welcome back. Now further part of K method we will discuss now. So let's start. Now students, A, B, C are in proportion. You know that whenever three terms are taken, they are always in continued proportion. So first sum I have taken, what you have to do? Instead of A you have to put ck square and instead of B you have to put ck. How we got this? I have explained in the part 1. You can refer there. So now substitute A equal to ck square and B equal to ck in the left hand side as well as right hand side. So when you put this on the left hand side, what you will get on the left hand side, students? Yes. Same way right hand side you will get like this. Now on the left hand side, in the numerator ck is common and in the denominator c is common. Same way on the right hand side, in the numerator c is common factor while in the denominator ck is common. So first let's take the common factor. After taking ck and c common on the left hand side as well as right hand side, you will get like this. Now, k plus 1 bracket and c is common on the left hand side. You can cancel that. Same way c square, c and k minus 1 bracket is common in the numerator as well as denominator. So first let's cancel the common factors. Now cancel c on the left hand side and k plus 1 bracket also. Same way cancel c square on the right hand side and c also on the right hand side as well as k minus 1 bracket. Now on the right hand side, when you cancel k raised to 4 and k square, you will get k square, remaining factor. This k square you have to cancel with the k which is left on the denominator. After cancellation you will get k, correct? Now on the left hand side, observe you got the k, right hand side also k. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. Now student, let's solve the second one. Here I have taken numbers in the fraction on the left hand side also, right hand side also. So same way you have to put. A will be ck square, but on the left hand side I have taken a cube. So what it will be? What it will be? C cube k raised to 6. B cube, B C K. So it will be C cube K cube. Same way on the right hand side, when you put B square, it will be C square K square. A square will be C square K raised to 4. Now just observe on the left hand side. 1 by C cube is common factor. Same way, first look on the right hand side. First fraction c and k square is common, you can cancel. In second fraction 1c and k is common, you can cancel. Same way on the third. So when you cancel the first fraction ck square, c is the remaining factor in the denominator. Now cancel c and k. Here what remain? C and k cube on the denominator is the remaining one factor. Same way cancel c in the third fraction of right hand side. When you cancel, you will get one remaining c in the denominator. Now, on the left hand side, first take 1 by c cube common. What you will get when you take 1 by c cube common? Yes, this one. Now when you look on the right hand side and multiply the remaining factor in the denominator, you will get 1 by c cube plus 1 by c cube k cube plus 1 by c cube k raised to 6. Again what you are observing? 1 by c cube is common. Now keep the left hand side as it is and now take 1 by c cube common on the right hand side. After taking this common, what you have observed? Bracket is same, 1 by c cube is same on both the side. So what you can conclude based on that, students? Left hand side is equal to right hand side, hence proved. Students, let's solve the third part. Now on the left hand side I have taken the whole cube of the 3 term. Same way on the right hand side, but you have to proceed in the same way. Take left hand side, right hand side. Put wherever A is there, put ck square. Wherever B is there, put ck. Now what you have observed? C is common in the bracket of left hand side. So I told you have to take the common factor within the bracket itself. Same way that side c square k is common. Now when you take out the cube of the bracket, c will get the cube separately and bracket will get the cube separately. Same way on the right hand side, c square k cube will be c raised to 6 k cube and the bracket cube. Now when you multiply the c cube k cube with the c cube on the left hand side, you know when you multiply, indices will get added. So c raised to 6, k raised to 3. So both the left hand side and right hand side, just observe, you are getting same. So your left hand side is equal to right hand side. Student, let's solve one more term. Now, on the fourth one, when you just look on the left hand side, I have taken two brackets. But right hand side, I have taken only a square plus b square plus c square. But you have to solve same way. Instead of a, put ck square. Instead of b, put ck. Now, you just observe the left hand side. In both the brackets, c is the common factor. But when you look on the right hand side, c square is the common factor. You will get this after taking common. Now, c and c of the left hand side will get multiplied to give you the c square. But brackets you have to expand. First you multiply k square with the second bracket, then k with the second bracket and 1 with the second bracket. Like that you are getting 9 terms in the bracket. So in that you can cancel k cube, you can cancel k square, even you can cancel the k. So what is the remaining part? That will be only k raised to 4 plus k square plus 1. Just look on the right hand side. Your right hand side also contains the same thing. So what you have observed? Left hand side is equal to right hand side. So whatever we want to prove, that is equal. So always at the last you have to draw the conclusion. Left hand side is equals to right hand side. Hence proved. Students, thanks for watching this video. Now, if you have any doubt relevant with the K method, comment or mail. If you like the video, share and subscribe.